Let us start our session. So today we are going to start uh, revision number 2 of chapter number 6, lines and angles. So let us recapitulate the different types of questions. इसमें हम लोग जो जो कंप्लीट कर लिए थोड़ा सा एक बार देख लेते हैं. We completed the pair of angle section. उसमें एक theorem था, and we did the complementary and supplementary angles based questions also, and we did some examples, some exercise questions on the this type of question, that to find the angle based on some given condition, and proof related questions. Now today we are going to start the revision of this section, that is parallel lines and transversal. So only three types of questions: theorems to find the angle based on some given condition, and proof related questions. So let us start with the first revision of angles formed when a transversal cut two parallel lines. So what is parallel lines, Arpita?
So lines that don't have a common point or don't meet anywhere.
Okay. Which do not intersect even when they extend indefinitely in both the direction. Right. Now what is transversal? Sai Suhas, what is transversal?
A line which passes through two parallel lines.
No.
Sir, can I?
Okay.
A line which cuts two parallel lines at two distinct points.
Wait. Now here you have to make your mindset that a transversal not belongs to only parallel lines. Okay. So it should be, the definition should be general. A transversal is a straight line, is a line which intersect any two distinct lines. It may be parallel, it may not be parallel. At two distinct lines at two distinct points. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes.
let us see a transversal T when intersect the two parallel lines at point E and F. So 8 angles are formed: angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and angle 8. Now out of we have three different pairs of angles. One is a pair of corresponding angles, second pair of alternate angles, and the third one is the pair of angles on the same side of the transversal line, interior angles on the same side of the transversal line. So alternate angles में भी दो type है, one is interior, another is exterior. So let us start with the pair of corresponding angles. So we have altogether four pairs: angle 1, angle 5, and next one angle 4 or angle 8, and the third one is angle 2, angle 6, and the last one is angle 3 and angle 7. So these are the four pairs of corresponding angles. Now let us move towards pairs of alternate interior angles. So there are two pairs, one is 3 and 5, and angle 4 and angle 6. And pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. This is the property. Okay. So angle 3 plus angle 6, these two angles, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, and the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Now the fourth one also it is there, the pair of alternate exterior angles. Fourth भी है, तो pair of exterior angles कौन कौन से होंगे? Angle 2, alternate exterior angle. Angle 2 is equals to angle 1, and angle 1 is equals to angle 7. Okay. That is the fourth bit. वो मैं type नहीं किया हूँ. So let us move towards the next section, that is corresponding angles axiom. Axioms means it is a true statement which does not require any proof. So according to this axiom, the corresponding angles are equal to each other. That means angle 1 is equals to angle 5, angle 4 is equals to angle 8, angle 2 is equals to angle 6, and angle 3 is equals to angle 7. So if a transversal cuts two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles are equal. And there is one more part, the converse of this axiom 6.3, अगर corresponding angles equal होंगे तो lines parallel होंगे. Okay. If a transversal, conversely, if a transversal cuts two lines making a pair of corresponding angles equal, then the lines are parallel. So what we have to do, In order to prove all the other theorems, we are using we will use corresponding angles axiom. So let us start with the first theorem, that is first theorem under this section, that is theorem number 6.2. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles is equal. ओके, सो हम लोग को ये प्रूव करना है कि alternate interior angles equal होते हैं. So let us start with the given part, that is AB is parallel to CD and transversal T intersects AB at point E and CD at point F, forming two pairs of alternate interior angles, 3 angle 5, angle 4, angle 6. What we have to show that these two angles are equal to each other. Angle 3 is equals to angle 5 and angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Okay, so हम लोग प्रूफ थ्योरम कभी भी प्रूफ करते हैं तो उसमें सबसे पहले गिवन लिखना पड़ता है, उसके बाद टू प्रूफ. अगर कोई कंस्ट्रक्शन है तो कंस्ट्रक्शन लिखना है, अदरवाइज नहीं लिखना है. नेक्स्ट सेक्शन इज प्रूफ. सो नाउ let us start with angle 3 is equals to angle 1. Why these two angles are equal? Vertically opposite angles.
Vertically opposite angle.
Okay. Now angle 1 is also equals to angle 5. Why?
Corresponding angle.
Okay. So angle 1 is also equals to angle 5, that is corresponding angles. And from this two, we conclude that angle 3 is equals to angle 5. So first bit is over. Now we have to show that angle 4 is equals to angle 6. So उसके लिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We'll take these two angles. Angle 2 is equals to angle 4. Why?
Vertically
opposite
angles.
And angle 2 is equals to angle 6.
Corresponding angles.
Corresponding angles, right? So we'll take angle 4 is equals to angle 2, vertically opposite angles, and angle 2 is equals to angle 6, corresponding angles. Now इसमें ये वाला कॉमन है, देखो सेम एंगल है. So we will that will imply that angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Hence proved. Any doubt in this theorem?
No, sir.
Okay, now we'll move towards next theorem, theorem 6.3. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel. ये पिछले theorem का converse है ये. Okay? So 6.2 में हम लोग प्रूफ किए थे कि पैरेलल था तो alternate interior angles equal थे. Now here alternate interior angles is equal, it is given, and we have to show that the lines are parallel. So we'll start with the given. Suppose AB and CD are two lines. Now we should not mention that AB is parallel to CD. AB and CD are two. Okay, so what is given that AB and CD are two lines intersected by transversal T such that it intersect AB at point E and CD at point F. And what is given that angle 3 is equals to angle 5, angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Alternate interior angles are equal. It is given. Okay, so we'll take only one pair, that is angle 3 is equals to angle 5. Now what we have to prove? यहाँ पे क्या प्रूफ करना है हम लोग को? AB is parallel to CD. Okay, now there is no construction. Now let us start with angle 3 is equals to angle 5 is given. Now these two angles are equal. Why?
Vertically opposite angle.
Right, vertically opposite angles. So angle 3 is equals to angle 5, it is already given, and angle 3 is equals to angle 1, vertically is opposite angles. So from these two we can conclude that these two angles are also
Angle 5.
equal. Angle 1 is equals to angle 5. But these are corresponding angles. So therefore AB is parallel to CD by corresponding angles axiom. Any doubt in this theorem?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll move towards theorem 6.4. Theorem 6.4. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. So this we have to show. So let us start with the given two parallel lines AB and CD intersected by ट्रांसवर्सल T at point E, AB को E में intersect कर रहा है और CD को F में, right? And what we have to show that angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree, angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so we have to show that angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree, angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree. Now in this question, in this proof also there is no construction. Now let us start with the angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree proof करने के लिए हम लोग को ये दोनों का sum देखो. What is the sum of these two angles?
180 degree.
180 degree.
Why 180 degree?
Linear
Linear
pair.
Linear pair.
Okay, fine. See, you can solve in two ways. Either you can take this two or this two. The best is this one. Okay, और ये भी ले सकते हैं. उसके बाद ये दोनों को alternate interior angle बोल सकते हैं. So मैं दोनों तरीके से बता रहा हूँ. So first we will take this linear pair. Angle 3 plus angle 4 is equals to 180 degree. Okay. Now angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Why?
Alternate
Interior angles, right? So now that means in place of 4 I can write 6. So therefore angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree. Now I can do in this way also. See, angle 3 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degree by linear pair. Now angle 2 is equals to angle 6. Why? Right, corresponding angles. Now in place of angle 2 we can substitute angle 6. So in this way also you can prove it, this part. Okay, now the next part, angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree. ये दोनों का सम. So इसमें भी हम लोग ये दोनों ले सकते हैं या ये दोनों ले सकते हैं, कोई एक हम लोग यूज करेंगे. So I am taking और ये दोनों भी ले सकते हो, right? In this two also you can take and this two also you can take. तो चार तरीके से हम लोग प्रूव कर सकते हैं. So the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Why? Because linear. Okay. Now angle 4 is equals to angle 6.
Alternate interior angles.
Right. That means in place of angle 6 we can write angle 4. Okay, in place of angle 6 we can write angle 4. So we have proved the theorem. Any doubt in this theorem?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now we will see the converse of this theorem, that is theorem number 6.5. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. 6.4 में parallel था तो वो the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal 180 degree था. अब the sum is 180 degree, it is given and we have to show that the lines are parallel. So let us start with the given. Let transversal T intersect AB and CD at point E and F such that angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree. And what we have to prove here, क्या proof करना है हम लोग को?
AB is parallel to CD.
Right, AB is parallel to CD. Now we'll start with the given part. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree, it is given. And what is the sum of these two angles?
180 degree.
180 degree, right? So angle 1 plus angle 4 is equals to 180 degree. But it is given in the statement that angle 4 plus angle 5 is also equals to 180 degree. So ये दोनों का जो सम है 180 डिग्री है तो दोनों इक्वल हो जाएगा. अब यहाँ पे कौन सा एंगल सेम है?
Angle 4.
एंगल 4. So ये दोनों एलिमिनेट हो जाएंगे. And what we are going to get? Angle 1 is equals to angle 5. But these are corresponding angles. So therefore AB is parallel to CD by corresponding angles axiom. Any doubt in this theorem?
No, sir.
Okay. Now 6.6 theorem. So, theorem number 6.6 is the last theorem of this section. 6.7 जो है दूसरे टॉपिक के लिए. So lines parallel to the same line. The theorem says that lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. So this theorem we are going to prove. Suppose here L, M, N are three lines and L is parallel to N and M is parallel to N. These two lines are parallel to the same line, that is N, and we have to show that L is parallel to M. Okay, so now let us start with the first L is parallel to N. So angle 1 is equals to angle 3. Why? If L is parallel to N, right, angle 1 is equals to angle 3 because corresponding angles, right? And M is parallel to N will implies angle 2 is equals to angle 3. Why? Corresponding angles. Right. So we'll take one by one. First, see three lines are given and now we are going to draw a transversal क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में ट्रांसवर्सल नहीं दिया, स्टेटमेंट में ट्रांसवर्सल नहीं दिया है. So we have to draw a transversal T that cutting L, M, N at point E, F, G respectively. Now L is parallel to N will imply angle 1 is equals to angle 3 that we already discussed. And next is M is parallel to N will imply angle 2 is equals to angle 3. Now from this two, what we can conclude?
Angle 1 is equal to angle 3.
Angle 1 is equals to angle 2 because each equals to angle 3. Right? But these are corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles for these two lines. Okay? Found when the transversal T cuts L and M at point E and F respectively. So therefore L is parallel to M by corresponding angles axiom. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So हम लोग का first section हो गया theorems का. Now two sections left. One is to find the angles based on some given condition and figure, and the second type of question is proof related question. So we'll start with the angle, to find the angle. So all these are NCERT exercise questions only, selected questions. In figure 6.30, this is a figure 6.30. If AB parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD and this angle is equals to 126 degree, find angle AGE, angle GEF and angle FGE. So ये 90 degree already दिया हुआ है question में. This is given 90 degree. Why? Because EF is perpendicular to CD. Now what is the value of this full angle?
126 degree.
Right. So यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक 126 है. This full angle is 126 degree and this will be equals to this angle. Why?
Alternate interior angles.
Right. Alternate interior angles. So ये निकल गया 126. मैं केवल डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ, उसके बाद आंसर डिस्प्ले करेंगे. So we got one value. एक वैल्यू निकल गया ये वाला. Now the total angle is 126 and what will be the value of this angle?
90 minus 126.
126 minus 90. 36. That is 36. अब हम लोग को यहाँ पे निकालना है FGE. FGE. So how will you find this angle?
Linear pair.
Right. By
Linear
using
pair.
linear pair you have to find. Okay, fine. So हम लोग को पूरा आइडिया हो गया कि कैसे कैसे करना. So let us start with AB is parallel to CD and GE is transversal. So these two angles are equal. जो हम लोग जो starting में discuss किए थे. So this angle is equals to 126 degree. So we got 126 degree. Now this complete angle is equals to 126 degree. So this can be break up by angle GEF plus 90 degree. Okay, FED कितना 90 degree. So now this 90 degree we will shift over here. So it will become minus 90. So 126 minus 90 हो जाएगा 36 degree. So second value आ गया, अब ये वाला निकालना है. So this, how will you find this value? By using linear pair. Otherwise you can use the sum of co-interior angles on the same side of the transversal also. Okay, but linear pair ज़्यादा easy है. Though the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, and this angle is already, we got that it is equals to 126 degree. So we'll shift 126 to this side, it will become minus 126, 180 degree minus 126, how much we will get?
54.
Right, so we'll get 54 degree. So this is the final answer. Any doubt in this question?
No, No, sir. sir.
Okay, now we'll move towards
Okay.
next bit, fourth bit. See, if PQ parallel to ST, angle PQR is equals to 110 degree, and angle RST is equals to 130 degree. Find QRS. This angle we need to find. ये वाला angle हम लोग को निकालना है. So इसके लिए हम लोग क्या करेंगे, यहाँ से एक parallel line draw करेंगे. Through R we will draw one parallel line. See, okay, RN. Through R we drawn one parallel line. Now we will find the value of this angle. The sum of these two angles is
180.
180 degree. So इसका वैल्यू कितना निकलेगा? ये वाला एंगल
50 degree.
50 degree. Okay, fine. So now ST is parallel to RN. RST, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Co-interior angles, sum of the interior angles between the two parallel lines on the same side of the transversal line is 180 degree. And this angle is already given 130 degree. And we'll shift 130 degree to this side, it will become minus 130 degree. And 180 degree minus 130 degree is 50 degree. Right, we got 50 degree. Now we have to find this angle. उसके लिए क्या करेंगे, ये वाला जो एंगल है वो ये पूरे एंगल के बराबर होगा. क्यों?
Alternate interior.
Right, alternate interior angles. And this angle we got already 50 degree. So what is the value of this angle?
60 degree.
60 degree, right. So now PQ is parallel to ST, but PQ is parallel to RN, it is not given. That we have to show. PQ is parallel to ST and ST is parallel to RN. And we know that lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. So therefore PQ is parallel to RN, because two lines which are parallel to the same given line are parallel to each other. Now we can use that alternate angle what we discussed just now. Okay, so देख लो ये दोनों angles equal होंगे. These two angles are equal because alternate interior angles, and this angle is 110 degree, and this angle we can break up 50 plus angle QRS. Okay, now this 50 degree we will shift over here. So it will become minus 50 degree, and final answer we get 60 degree. Right. So any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now
No,
we'll
sir.
move towards proof related question. In figure 6.33, PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. See this figure. This is the last sixth question of the exercise. An incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ at point B, and the reflected ray moves along the path BC. Again, it strikes the mirror RS at point C. Again, it reflects back along CD. So diagram is clear.
Yes, sir.
What we have to show that AB is parallel to CD. So हम लोग अभी क्या करेंगे इसमें? We will draw BL perpendicular to PQ and CM perpendicular to RS. Now as we know that angle of incident is equals to angle of reflection. So angle 1 is equals to angle 2 and angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now BL or CM, BL and CM both are perpendicular to the parallel lines, that is PQ parallel to RS. So these two are also parallel. BL is parallel to CM. So if these two are parallel, angle 2 will be equals to angle 3. Why?
Alternate
Corresponding
Alternate interior angle. Angle 2 will be equals to angle 3. Now parallel lines BN and CM are cut by transversal BC. So angle 2 is equals to angle 3, alternate interior angles. Now what actually we have to show that ये पूरा एंगल इक्वल है, शो करना है AB पैरेलल टू CD के लिए. तो उसके लिए क्या करेंगे, ये दोनों एंगल इक्वल है. That means we can write angle ABC as 2 times angle 2. Okay, and angle 3, angle 4 are equal to each other. So angle BCD we can write 2 times angle 3. ध्यान से देखो, angle ABC is angle 1 plus angle 2, angle 1 plus angle 2, and these two are equal to each other. So we can write angle ABC as 2 times angle 2. Similarly, angle BCD we can write 2 times angle 3. Any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
And just now we have shown that angle 2 is equals to angle 3. अब दोनों तरफ हम लोग 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर लेंगे. Now this is equal to which angle? Angle ABC. And this is equal to which angle? Angle BCD.
Angle.
So this will imply angle ABC is equals to angle BCD. But these are alternate interior angles. So therefore AB is parallel to CD. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we are moving towards one more very good question. If the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles formed by a transversal with two given lines are parallel, prove that the given lines are parallel. Corresponding angles के bisector अगर parallel हैं, तो जो given lines है वो भी parallel होंगे. See, AB and CD are two lines. These are two not parallel lines. ये दोनों parallel lines नहीं दिया हुआ है. Okay. AB and CD intersected by a transversal PQ at point E and F respectively, such that the bisector of angle PEB, that is EG, is parallel to FG. What is given, that is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है EG और FG पैरेलल है और हम लोग को प्रूफ करना है कि AB is parallel to CD. Okay, we'll start with the given. A transversal PQ cuts two lines AB and CD at point E and F respectively. EG and FG are the bisector of pair of corresponding angle, that is PEB and EFD, such that EG is parallel to FH. Now, if EG is parallel to FH, so these two angles are equal. Why?
Corresponding
Right,
angles.
corresponding angles. Right, fine. And EG is bisector of this angle, full angle. That means this angle is half of full angle. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, this angle is also half of full angle. Or we can say that full angle is double of this angle and this full angle is double of this angle. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So अब हम लोग ध्यान से देखो, angle PEG is equals to angle EFH है, that is this angle, and this will imply GEB is equals to HFD. ये भी दोनों angles equal होंगे ना? That means 2 times of angle GEB is equals to 2 times of angle HFD. ध्यान से देखो, 2 times of this angle is equals to 2 times of this angle. 2 times means full angle. Already I told you. Full angle. Because This angle is half of full angle. This angle is also half of full angle. Angle PEB is equals to angle EFD. Now these two are corresponding angles. ये समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? These two
Yes,
are
sir.
corresponding angles. So therefore AB is parallel to CD. Why?
Corresponding angles axiom.
Therefore AB is parallel to CD by corresponding angles axiom. So any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
So we have completed theorem to find the angles based on some given condition and figure along with figure, and the third one proof related questions. So we have completed all the three types of questions under this topic, and in the next session we will take up I will take up angle sum property of triangle theorems, all the three types of questions. Okay, so now let us move towards the next section, that is assignment questions. Only 3 questions are there. ये वाला जो क्वेश्चन है इसका फिगर ये है और इसका फिगर ये है एंड इस क्वेश्चन का फिगर ये है. Okay, so 3 questions are there, you have to complete it, and that's all for today's session. Thank you very much. So any doubt in today's class? After 3:10, that is after the class of 9th B, I will upload the recorded video and I will share the link. You watch once again and you solve all those questions by yourself only. Exercise में जो बचे हुए बाकी questions हैं उसको भी complete करो. Okay?
Okay, sir.